My name is Joe Royer. I'm the Vice President of R&D of GeoTree Solutions. We thought it would be really helpful to answer some of our frequently asked questions that we get at webinars or at lunch and learns or when we're out talking to customers about our products. So I'm going to have one of our colleagues, Emma, ask me some questions, and we will do our best to answer them here in a series of videos. Our next video, we're going to discuss the installation benefits of GeoSpray Geopolymer.
What is the cost relative to other solutions?
So the first thing I would say about cost is every project is unique and every project has its own cost issues that are associated with it. So what we're going to talk about first is we're just going to talk about lining cost, and we're going to ignore bypass or other systems. So generally, the two most common technologies where a GeoSpray geopolymer mortar lining would be used, the alternative technologies might be cured in place pipe or CIPP or slip lining. What you'll see is as you increase in diameter, so the larger the pipe, the more cost-effective GeoSpray geopolymer solutions will be. Typically, what we see is they are cost neutral with CIPP depending on the contractor, the location, the job site, anywhere from 42 to 54 inches in diameter. That's usually the sweet spot, where above that, geopolymers are almost always going to be preferential in from a cost structure. Although there will be times when it's a much more cost-effective solution, even at 30 inches, because of some access problem or some job requirement that might be like timing or bypass structures or 90-degree bends in the pipe, all of those things. With slip lining, it tends to be a slightly lower value, so somewhere between 36 and 54 inches is where the break point is for slip lining. That typically will also greatly depend on your access points. Do you have to dig? Where are you? What are the other costs associated with that? But for lining, they're going to be generally there. And then there's other parts of the system that will make the total project cost more relevant. So you'll have to look at that based on every cost. But generally, like we said before, the bigger the pipe, the more cost-effective a GeoSpray solution will be.
Why is a geopolymer the right solution for me?
There are a lot of reasons why a geopolymer would be a good solution for your project, but it really depends often on your project. So for a large diameter pipe, typically it's going to be more cost-effective. These are proven solutions where we know the corrosion resistance, we know how they're going to behave. They can be conservatively designed. We've done a lot of testing to show how to do that, and we'll talk a little more about that in some of the other videos. When you start to look at, hey, what are the other benefits? Footprint. It can be a very small footprint. So if you are in a large metropolitan area and you need to be able to mobilize off the site every day, you can turn off and shut off bypass in very short periods of time, maybe 2 hours after you finish an application. You could be off the site completely. Then you have a very small footprint that could be 60 feet of a single lane of traffic, and that could be your entire project footprint, versus other technologies where that might be 5 or 6 different trucks and other things that would cause you more problems. Again, you can have quick release of bypass. You can stop and start. You don't have to worry about weather delays. With some technologies, you need clear weather for 3 or 4 days before you start. With this, it could be raining in the afternoon and you could spray in the morning. So there are a lot of reasons why a geopolymer might be a good solution. If you have more questions, we can certainly have our representatives talk you through some of that with your specific project.
Can geopolymers be installed in unusual shaped pipes?
Sure. One of the key benefits of spray applied technology, specifically GeoSpray geopolymer mortar, is that it doesn't really matter what the shape of the pipe is, as long as you can get inside and apply it, because you can apply these things by hand. So we've seen a lot of projects where people have had an oval CMP pipe or a corrugated metal pipe that then butted up to a round pipe of a different size, of even a different material. And then it opens up into a containment structure like a box or a large rectangle. And you can spray straight through those. So you can use it with a sled, you get to the rectangle, and now you're going to hand spray. You're going to look at the design differently for each of those sections, but you can move through different pipe sections. You can do odd shapes or odd systems, and we can help you design the right way to do that with your engineer of record and other things. Hopefully this video has been instructive. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at our website or our email, which will be on the screen, or contact any of your representatives from GeoTree Solutions. Thanks for listening.